What's up? I'm Nerd Jared, and tonight we got a special guest with us over here. It's Nerd TJ. It's you.
Oh, okay.
Tonight we continued down our short horror film road, and we were watching Dissociation, and it is by a group called Screamfest. I think I did one with Screamfest last year, but I don't quite remember, but let's see what it's about. All right, this premiered at Screamfest 2023. In a final bid to save her career, a desperate researcher ventures into a secluded house during a raging thunderstorm, where she stumbles upon an ancient man whose obsession with a mysterious book unleashes mind-bending horrors. Ooh. What do you think about that, TJ? What does that sound like to you?
Kind of sounds like Evil Dead to me.
Kind of does sound like Evil Dead. Is this going to be an Evil Dead incarnate? Keep watching. Let's find out. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. You know, some of these that I've been watching so far have a very European,
Like the landscape and everything.
Yeah, and just there was one you can tell they're from Europe. Ooh, bloody knife. What's going on here?
I don't
We don't
know.
This is what we're opening with?
That's interesting.
Some Sound of Music and murder. He just looks like he's got a couple bolts loose.
He looks like he's seen one up close.
It was, yeah, maybe. This is a weird way to start a short horror film.
Yeah.
Usually they do all this and then you find out why all that happened. We're getting the end first, it looks like. Maybe.
Or we're not watching this in the right order.
We're
Who
not
knows?
watching it in the right order. It says, I mean...
No?
I mean, it doesn't look like we've... Maybe you... Okay. Years later thing?
Probably.
Oh, okay. Maybe that was in the past, obviously, if it was years later now.
I mean, just even the sound of nature is kind of creepy in this.
It
I've been
does.
really stressed lately, and I haven't had the chance to finish my work.
Yep, been there.
Huh, I feel that one. It's every day for me, it feels like.
Okay, I'm sorry about the delay.
Yeah, been there.
You need to work harder. That is a gnarly looking tree.
I'll do
Yeah.
whatever I have to.
Anything? I don't know what she's talking about, but it sounds like...
Work overtime?
Yeah, overtime.
Tomorrow.
Talk tomorrow. Ah, look at that. I'm assuming I was right. We have some European stuff going on.
Yeah.
That is a pretty gnarly tree, too. Done in crayons.
It's good. Stop overthinking it.
Yeah, I feel it, girl. I feel it. I'm the world's worst about that, too.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I should do this again. I should do it over. I should do all this again.
I mean, this is our 8th time recording this, so, I mean...
How'd you like to ride a bike through that terrain? One of those kind of bikes. Like, not even a mountain bike.
Yeah.
And you can tell just by looking at us, we ride bikes.
Oh, the picture in the house by H.P. Lovecraft. Holy cow, this is gonna be decent. It's gotta be decent, right?
I hope so.
Yeah. It's based on something by H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah. Good stuff. Well, you know, at least she thought it might rain, so because she brought a raincoat.
Yeah. But then again, if it's Europe, I mean, it's always gonna might rain, right?
That's a fair point, TJ. That is a fair point. We think our weather's weird around here. Theirs is awfully consistent.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in that house.
That house has the creepy tree in the front yard. She's hesitant. She thinks it's a motorcycle. I don't know. Just kidding. Maybe not.
It could be one of those electric bikes, just the battery charge died or something.
Just help yourself. Just come on in. Old cottage in the middle of nowhere. Man, you can really hear that rain coming down. I think I would have at least knocked.
Yeah.
I mean,
Saw if anyone was home.
yeah.
Been like, hey, can I stay here and wait the rain out?
Right. Just made herself a fire, too.
I mean, if you're already breaking in.
Yeah, you might as well make yourself at home. She goes in there, makes a sandwich. Something cage, look like. That must have been the book the guy in the intro was holding, and probably has some significance to it. Would you like to know more? Yes. Yes, I would. She's just making herself at home.
You know, my dog's afraid of thunder like that. Just gonna say it. I mean, it's...
Yeah, that's another thing. If it storms and rains all the time over there, you think they'd be used to that too. Are we going to get a shadow with the lightning flash? That would be... Oh, no, we're just going to get people upstairs.
Yeah.
So that's immediately where I would have been like, hello, I'm sorry. I came in to get out of the storm.
Caught my ring, Marie. Well, I'm glad that it happened near the house. You know what? The wit to come on in here.
Yeah, it sounds like it might have been a bad idea.
I must have been sleeping all right, would have let you in.
Why do you have blood all over your shirt? I assume it's blood. It looks like blood.
You traveling far?
Considering where that house is, everywhere's far.
See
Right.
many people on the road after they closed the Arkham line down in 75.
Ah, yeah, the old Arkham line.
Batman.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm on my way to Arkham. I was just doing some research out here.
Well, I'm very glad you did, young madam.
Creepy.
Don't get many fresh faces lately, and like a ray of sunshine around
It
here.
really does look like blood on the
It
shirt.
does. It's that he's spilled ink. You can tell she's
hail from Bainham, don't you?
a little nervous.
Never been there, but
Then how'd you know?
Spot a town girl when I have to.
Oh, okay. All right. Works for me.
We had one for schoolmistress back in 05.
75? Oh, 05. Okay.
She quit suddenly and very
You're really making her feel good and welcome. I should be on my way.
I'm trying to trace through to this particular family. They farmed out here at the start of the last century. I can't find anything.
What are the odds that one of them
What do you
might
think?
be him? Pardon me, what is on your shirt there? Has nobody thought to ask that question?
Would have been like my first question.
Oh, did you cut yourself saving there? Saving? Saving? Did you cut yourself saving? Oh yes, that was dear Ethel.
no face.
That's an old photograph, sir.
You recognize these people?
Used to.
Used to recognize them. That's my great uncle Wilhelm.
Is that your baby grandfather?
How'd you like to have a baby grandfather?
Maybe I
Yeah.
have my dates wrong.
I'm surprised like Hollywood hasn't made a movie, something like that yet.
Baby grandfather?
Yeah.
No, this isn't right. My archivist must have misdated. I'll have to look into it later.
Once the rain stops, perhaps.
But,
Perhaps.
you know, where have you seen this photo before, if I may ask?
I apologize, young madam. I can identify your face, but nothing else.
He's oddly shaken up over this photograph for only remembering one face. Then again, that may be all it takes to get you emotional.
Well,
Well, you know what Nickelback says.
I'd like to come back again if
Never
that's
made it a
all right.
wise man.
Perhaps you can
Look
talk
at
to
this
me for the rest of my
photograph.
time.
Oh, that. Yes. They did say that too.
But this has been helpful, so thank you for that.
Here we go.
The storm's gone?
It just magically.
Hey, where'd you get that copy of Random Congo? Must be worth something, hey?
Probably not in the condition it's in. Not that I know anything about books.
Ricky boy.
Afriky book?
The son of Admiral George Moran traded that with me in 98. He was killed in the war.
1898?
I'm getting confused. Yeah.
I relish the pictures.
Is he
And
older
so-
than he's
so-
letting
so
on?
He did a swap with me, and it's a strange book. Let me get my spectacles.
Yeah, the wheels are turning.
Affect you personally?
Well,
What
no,
war
no,
was in
no, no,
90?
enough of
That's
that.
what I'm trying to
Where
figure
was
out.
Young. Yeah, that's young Moran. He could read a little of that Latin, but I can't. Got one or two schoolmasters to read me a little, though. Look,
I'm very
let
confused.
me get what this says.
No, they don't really teach it anymore, sorry.
It's all right. It's strange what pictures will do to a man's mind. Take this one here,
Tell me more.
right at the front. I love the artistry in that. Gives you kind of a tickle when you see it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, it's a nice tickle. A bit, yeah.
I'll show you the best one of the lots in here. Right near the
I can't gauge how she's like she wants to know more, but she's creeped out.
I mean, I don't want to know more, and I'm a little creeped out.
Well, he's kind of got some creepy vibes going on.
I think it's just the bloodstained shirt.
What is it? Bunch of men fighting birds, or so it seemed.
Love that scene. And that chap being cut up gives me a tickle every time I look at it. See? How the butchers cut off his feet
Mm-hmm.
and the other arms and the ground side and the meat block.
This guy's weird. What kind of book is this?
On that is a splendid head and arm on the wooden table.
A splendid head and arm on the wooden table.
It's sublime.
Wow. He turns over and looks, and she's like, "Did you see the door shut?" Nope, I'd have got up and left.
And Moran gave me this.
All right, here we go. We're gonna.
Looking at it.
So I took his
Really feeling
eyeballs out. What's this have to do?
Some funny ideas in my head.
Oh, I bet you
For
did.
instance, I found out that slaughtering lambs for market would be kind of a lot more fun if I looked at it before I did it.
That's not any sign of a
But it
psychopath.
was more fun. Didn't really satisfy me. This picture made me hungry for things I couldn't raise or buy.
People. Well, depending on what year it is, you might be able to buy people. We don't really know what year it is.
Or at least what year he got that book.
Right.
98. but-
98, that's all we know. We've had 3 years mentioned, 98, 75, and 05, and none of them make any sense.
I didn't do anything. I just wondered what would happen if I did. And
It's late, I better go.
I was just listening to those fellas who talked about meat and flesh and blood giving a man a new life. And I was wondering on whether you could live longer and longer if he didn't order the same.
Ah, we might have an answer there.
Might be 1898.
They were referring to it as 98 because it was 1898. Has he got a nosebleed?
He's got a something.
He's got a something bleed. Oh, no, it's a roof bleed. He's got a roof bleed. Or a leak. Could it be raining blood?
I know I said this sounds like Evil Dead, but this is nothing like Evil Dead so far.
No. And I wonder if she had a change in her face there, if she saw something in that ceiling that, in our opening scene that we got, that makes her do something similar. Or... Oh.
What the fuck is going on?
Hey, language.
What's wrong with her? Just a few odd notions, that's all.
I don't think so. Normally, with a few minutes left, I can make a prediction, but I got nothing. You got anything?
Nothing.
Except the eyes of an old man. Oh, what?
Broke into your home, burned your valuables, and didn't listen to her.
I don't understand his face. Is that like entrancing her?
You don't like me, do you?
Probably.
Doesn't matter. Don't think anyone does.
Mommy gets the kitchen knife.
Try live alone. Try to endure my humble abode.
Unaliving
Not for you, though.
people.
Could stay a little while longer. Keep me company. You are inconvenient.
Well, this... She's suddenly realizing her memories?
Okay, I'm sorry about the delay. I'll do whatever I have to.
Or is that her? I can't tell.
I can't either.
Please kill me.
Okay. Wow. TJ and I have been awfully quiet because we're trying to figure out just what in the hell is happening. We know a guy's obsessed with a book, and he may be old. And there's blood in the ceiling.
And it's still raining.
It's still raining.
And she can't leave for some reason.
Yes. He's entranced her somehow.
Let's say, was that her in the white dress with the blood all over
They
it?
have a similar face structure, but she hadn't taken that damn beanie off, so I can't see anything else.
Yeah.
Take your beanie off.
And that's probably it, isn't it? We're not going to have any kind of...
No closure on this one. In memory of James Hagen, 1954 to 2021. Was that James in that we saw? Okay, that was it. Huh, well, okay, that was Dissociation, a short horror film by Screamfest. TJ, any opening thoughts about that while I kind of scroll down to the comments here?
Nothing that I can think of right off the top of my head. Give me a minute. let's go through some comments first.
All right. Before we go through the comments, I do want to say, and as I do with every video, if we laugh and cut up a little bit about it, I'm not dogging any of these videos. I'm not a filmmaker. These guys are going way above what I can do. Please understand we're not making fun of the movie. We might make fun of your comment, but all right, let's see here. I enjoyed it. I took it as they've met in another lifetime, and that's why she started seeing the flashes and understanding. She knew she was going to unalive her, and she accepted it because she knew it was her fate. She's lived it before. That's an interesting take on it. What's this one? That was the most strangely beautiful film I can remember seeing on this channel. For Screamfest, yes. All right, TJ, definitely nothing like Evil Dead, but
yeah, the description where it's like, oh well, meet someone with a book and crazy evil stuff, and it's like, oh okay, cool, sounds like Evil Dead, and then we watch it and it's just like, it's not Evil Dead, but at the same time I just could not figure out like
what the hell was going on?
Yeah, I mean, like the old man reminiscing about the book and reminiscing about the stuff, and it's like, okay, like I can see this being something like, hey, people used to show up and, I would, unalive them and all this stuff, but it's just an old man reminiscing in kind of a creepy setting. It's really all I got out of it.
Yeah. So as I've been doing with these as well, again, I'm not crapping on the film, but I'm kind of judgy when it comes to horror, and this is not a horror. This is not a horror at all. This is a I wouldn't even call it a psychological thriller. This is a drama with some mystery. While there are creepy elements to it and a paranormal aspect that doesn't really expand upon, it just didn't do it for me for horror. Is this the point where are you at on the grade scale? I grade him 1 out of 10. Okay. On a horror movie. So for this one,
see, I wouldn't call this a horror either. It was definitely more psychological drama.
Yeah.
So as far as a horror, I mean, some of the psychological stuff with, the storytelling of, and she's just sitting there and whatnot could be, I would give that to maybe about a 3 out of 10.
I'm thinking 3. Yeah. I'm thinking 3 out of 10. For sure. All right, guys, there you have it. TJ, how was your first reaction? Did you have fun?
I mean, I sat here and watched, so yeah, it was good.
So that is going to do it for us. What did you think of Dissociation? And what did you think of our opinions? Comment below. Did you think it was 3 out of 10 for a horror film? Comment below, let us know what you think, and please leave the video a like while you're here. TJ, do you think you could add anything else on this outro that's something that I might say at the end of the video?
Well, time to hit the old dusty trail.
Go ahead and subscribe while you're here and check out some of our other content. Remember, we are posting one of these every day in October. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. TJ, thanks for joining me tonight.
Absolutely.